Okay, folks, welcome to Best Stock Charts for the coming week. This is Bob Desmond, and we're going to keep this really brief today because I will be a guest on a webinar hosted by TrendSpider, and we'll be talking about the metals, the USLV trade that we put on and book profits in, and how we're looking to reopen that position. We'll also be talking about the metals and the miners. And if we have time, I will be taking requests to review some charts, so please join us. It's free. If you watch this on YouTube, click the link below in the video description area. You'll be taken to a registration page. If you watch this on the website, look above and you'll see the link above. Now, this week I am running a contest for those who are non-members. And the contest is this. I need a minimum of 3 signups to make this contest a reality. But the first person to sign up for our silver level membership, which includes trade alerts, all of my premium commentary, as well as a subscription to TrendSpider, you will get 1 year free after the 14-day free trial offer period expires. But you need to be the first one. So please pause the video, head over to the website. If you watch this on YouTube, you can click the link on the upper right, or just type in thecontrariantrader.com and click on the pricing page and sign up for the silver level membership. Now let's get to the charts. How we're going to break this down is for those who are not members to the Contrarian Trader. We're going to do a summary overview of the whys we like the trades that we are going to be discussing today. And then with members immediately following this higher level overview of why we like these particular names, we will be doing a deep dive, and we'll be talking about where we have historical support using historical charting. What is our strategy for getting long of these names and at what price targets? And we'll be using daily charts, weekly charts, monthly charts, intraday charts to arrive at our strategy for each particular trade. So let's begin with Angie's List. Angie's List has a huge short interest. That is the catalyst that will send these shares higher. We have RSI at current at 13.35. And you may be saying, wow, this stock can't go any lower. It can. And in all probability, it will. If it doesn't, we will not be trading the stock. It must hit our historical price target. That is the discipline. You can see Stokes are very oversold. On Friday, we did take out the prior day's lows, and we closed there. We closed at the lows of the day. So if you make new daily lows on Monday, that is a new weekly low as well. So that will not set a very good tone for the shares of Angie's List. Now, again, we want a new weekly low. We want these shares to come to us. We will not come to them. Why? It's because weak stocks tend to get weaker. So members, stay tuned for our deep dive later on in this presentation. Let's go over to Carbonite. Again, a daily chart, an extreme oversold stock. We have RSI at 13.34. We broke down below what was the beginning of a consolidation. That failed on Friday. Again, weak stocks tend to get weaker. Now, the game plan for me right now with Carbonite and Angie's List is a bit different than how we normally trade these extreme oversold stocks. I am concerned about this market. While I'm not predicting a crash, we are attempting to find a bottom in this most recent sell-off. And Friday's price action does not make a trend. It makes a one-day rally. So what I'll be looking to do here on Carbonite and or Angie's List is to sell puts at historical support level. What does that mean? Well, I'm not going to look to buy puts. Selling the put is bringing in cash flow. Now, in the case of Carbonite, I could sell an in-the-money put by selling a September 15 strike price put and bringing in that premium, averaging down my cost, assuming that that average brings my basis cost at or below historical support. Now, were I extremely bullish with the setup, I could then take the proceeds from that cash flow and buy call options. And that's a very aggressive bullish play on these names. I may not ultimately buy those covered calls. I may just sit with the naked puts and just allow the premiums to decay. And if the shares are put to me, so what? They're put to me at a discount. Now, would I have thought to do that back here or back here? No way. Still way too far away from historical support for me to do that type of a trade. But now we are nearing a point, because I've already done the analysis. We are nearing a point where it becomes a logical trade to sell those puts. Now, if we break historical support, well, then I may be looking at the 1250 strike price to sell naked puts. So again, a naked put, selling a naked put, is being the banker, not the borrower. Being the banker, I love time decay. If I were the buyer of the call option or the borrower, I would hate time decay because it works against me. Give me the cash flow all day long. And the last symbol to discuss here today on the summary is 9 Energy. Now, this one's a bit different than the other two in that on Friday, we flashed a doji star formation. That's a sign of indecision. What still concerns me is that this is a weak stock, and weak stocks tend to get weaker. We saw volume rise considerably, well above average last week. On Friday, though, you saw rising volume versus Thursday and Wednesday. However, a lot of it was buying. There was a tug of war going on with 9 Energy. So what I'm going to do with members on the deep dive later on in this commentary is I'm going to go into the intraday charts. I want to see how we're setting up on a 4-hour chart, and that will be after we identify where there is historical support on a weekly and or monthly basis. And I will be looking to buy these shares off of that historical support. RSI is at current 15.30. Now, I would be excited if this was an S&P 500 stock. It is not. It is a stock that is trading in the single digits. This does not impress me, this RSI. I've seen all too many times when I've had share prices in the single digits only to see RSI in the mid-teens go down to below 10. So we will discuss the deep dive on 9, Angie's List, and Carbonite with members. And again, if you're not currently a member, please sign up for the 14-day free trial offer. You have the opportunity, if we get a minimum of 3 signups today, you get the opportunity to get 1 year free after the 14-day free trial offer period, but you'll need to be the first person to sign up. So please, act now. And don't forget about the webinar with TrendSpider. Click the link below on YouTube or above on the website, and that'll take you over to the enrollment page. Members, let's segue now over and into our deep dive of these names. Okay, we're going to go to a monthly view of 9 Energy. Why? It's because we want to know